G'day viewers all. That's a fair show without signing paperwork. Now we've got to find a bloody good place to move into, so all this is going to have to go in storage. I've actually got a couple of episodes of a show called Aussie Pickers. It's an Australian version of the American TV show, American Pickers. They're fast and good stuff. And in one of the episodes, they show an old country house, and on the meter panel is one of these, a smiley. Looked just like this one, all nice and rustic and worn out and all in the elements. Yep, so as that scene popped up when I knocked on the door, it showed the meter. Yep, a smiley. How cool is that? Part of Australia's history here. I've got a heap of I've got a couple of big bags of rags. I'm gonna have to cover all those meters up, wrap them all up in rags and pack them up in rags to protect them. I have to get some cardboard and wrap these TVs up with cardboard and rags and protect those in storage when I move them around so they don't get damaged, especially the bigger ones. This one here is probably my most valuable one. This is the most valuable colour TV in my vintage collection, because it's a Delta gun CRT, and Delta guns in Australia are pretty much bloody unheard of, so yeah, this is definitely a rare one. But unfortunately people like the SEC would have thrown them all out, because the SEC I think was the only known customer or place to have these Delta gun CRT TVs. I don't think there were any consumer ones that I've heard of sold at the general consumer stores. Been doing my research, and apparently these generals were the only Delta gun colour tubes in Australia that I know of, that I could find. So definitely a very valuable one, this one. Definitely very well worthwhile keeping. And this one. That still works perfectly fine. I did test it and make sure it works every now and then. Keep the capacitors full and plug it in, run it for a bit. But the horizontal hold's a bit intermittent, so it was like that when I bought it. The horizontal hold was good for a bit, then it loses its doesn't stay locked on. So it could be a resistor going out of value, something like that. Yeah, that's this is a bit complicated to pull apart. You got to pull the tube out under the 4 bolts, so the tube comes out and the chassis is bolted to this. So you don't just pull the chassis out of this particular TV. You got to pull the CRT out to get to the chassis. And the chassis is welded to this. Bit compact, but yeah, that'll be a good tune-up one. Just needs a good tune-up so it stays locked on the horizontal signal. Anyway, this box is pretty damn strong. I'm going to put a good strap around this and rag and strap around it. Nice tight strap or a rope to hold it all together. It's just going to be pretty hard to move, pretty heavy. Microwave, I may keep that in the container, but the worst comes to worst, I'll have to part it out. But I'll try not to. I should have at least want to be able to microwave something for fun every now and then in town, especially a couple of light bulbs, which I'll do in a minute. That's going to go on my ute. That's out of the VP, because one of my ute, the wire's been ripped off and been botchly soldered on, because when my ute originally had the canopy on it, they tapped off here for the main power of the canopy. Did a kind of a rough job. That's in pretty good nick in there too. It hasn't been ciggy butt brained, so to speak. The switch in my I've checked the little switch. I've got no high. 1, 2 and 3 work fine, but when I switch the fan on to high, nothing. It just turns the fan motor off, and that's it. I've checked all the resistor, checked the motor, checked the relay. That's all fine. The switch I pulled apart and cleaned the contacts real nice. And it came good for a bit, and it stopped again. Really annoying. Anyway, let's start microwaves and light bulbs. Haven't done a good microwave in a long time. One's got no base, so get good microwave action. And then it's got the base. Just cheap Nava Chinese crap. These didn't last long. I only got a month of use out of these friggin' things. They've already blown. Chinese shit. I think LED is getting more and more and more the norm, I think, because of these stupid shitty bulbs. They're trying to phase them out, the bastards. It's hitting cars. The incandescent light bulbs are starting to be affected in cars now. Gotta be all LEDs. Bloody bastards. Anyway, it's on high. There goes one. Ah. There you go, one just went to air, to gas. And then the magnetron's arcing out there. Damn it. I think the magnetron just went kapoof. Tore it apart, unplug safety first. I was hoping that wasn't going to happen, but the magnetron EOL'd. Haven't burnt a hole in the tube just yet, but getting there. So unplug safety first, let's pull it apart. A white hole mag. Let's see how long it's going to last in this circuit board. Oh, the bulb works. The light's working now. Dangerous smoke. The bulb works now. I put the cover off. That can go on my Panasonic converter microwave, that one. Whew. Danger smoke. Don't put that stuff in, it's nasty. But yeah, the magnetron didn't burn through the tube. So whenever I had that light bulb in there, it was causing the tube and the magnetron, or the outer shield, to arc directly to the chassis. Had I left it kept going, I would have burnt through the tip of the vacuum tube itself, and lost the vacuum, and that's it. Would have been the end of the magnetron. Unplug that safety first. Yeah, well, still works alright. Our white hole still works. MD Microwave Oven Manufacturing Co. Limited, GWLC. Yeah, generic Chinese stuff. Oh, well, that light bulb's good. Let's go in my Panasonic converter microwave then. We've got this little RF noise suppression board with a safety relay on it. 2006, there you go, date code 2006. There we are, she's gone. Time to clean it up, pack it up. Anyway, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.